There you go then.
G'day all, out in the Mallee on a bit of a nocturnal adventure, seeing what we can find. So hopefully we find something to show you and you stick around and join me. Driving around 2 hours from Adelaide, this vast area covering around 43,500 square kilometres was once covered in thick mallee scrub, most of which has now gone, making way for agriculture, mostly grain growing and sheep farming. It didn't take long to come across this tawny frogmouth, sitting on a star dropper, a nocturnal bird with its large, distinctive yellow eyes, which enables it to see at night and imperative to help it catch its food. Soon to take off, disappearing into the night, go about its own business as I went searching for more creatures of the night. So I've decided to jump out the car, go for a bit of a walk, see what I can find in the dark. Hopefully we'll find something, maybe a Underwoodiesaurus millii. What did he say? Underwoodiesaurus millii. Oh, one of those. That'd be nice to see one of them. Anyway, we'll just go for a bit of a wander. And here one is. This is what I was referring to. Scientific name Underwoodiesaurus millii, commonly known as the barking gecko or the thick-tailed gecko. I was lucky enough to come across a number of these multicoloured geckos, including this one, standing tall and statue-like. Its big round eyes, surveying the land, possibly hunting or trying to find a companion. The shape of their mouths leaves a lasting impression of a happy-go-lucky creature, always smiling while it carries on with its daily struggles in life. Apologies for the shaky footage. The lens of the 100mm macro is working hard, trying to stay in focus. Being a macro lens, it's very sensitive to movement, with the slightest movement being exacerbated through the footage. An improved foundation in the way of a better tripod will improve stabilization and drastically reduce any movement in the footage. While filming this gecko, something caught my attention, working its way closer by stealth. This wolf spider, not the biggest, but a beauty none the least. A solitary spider, out hunting and doing what spiders do best, freaking people out. With its 8 eyes, 4 of which are grouped in the middle of its head, forming a square shape. Unfortunately, I didn't get any close-up photos of the wolf spider before it scurried off into the night, or of the geckos for that matter. These geckos are one of my favourite lizards, with their amazing colours of brown, tan, blue, yellow and pink. Don't know if you can see that little barn owl sitting there in the tree. Might just see if I can swap my camera around and take a few better photos. Swapping over to the bigger lens, this time with the camera securely fitted to the tripod and the feet of the tripod firmly resting on the ground. Getting closer, I can now film the barn owl. With its uniquely heart-shaped pattern in the face, it gives you the look of love every time you stare into its eyes, or the look of it wants to rip your eyes out with its long talons. Resting quietly, I was able to get a number of still photos, including these 3 shown here, before leaving it to be and go about its nightly business while I went on with mine. Another barn owl perched high in the branches of this dead tree, looking at me as inquisitively as I was of it. I originally came across this owl standing in the middle of the road with 3 others. This one stayed close enough, allowing me to get some good footage and a few good photos, while the other 3 took refuge in the outer darkness, away from the glare of the car headlights. Given the short length of its tail, I would suggest a female. And just some fun owl facts. Barn owls are the most common and widely spread owls, with subspecies found not only in Australia, but all over the world. They have great eyesight and great hearing, which they use to hunt such things as small mammals, insects and frogs. Barn owls prefer wooded areas, however are often seen on fence posts, around cleared farming areas, hunting for food, such as mice. They will regurgitate pelletized undigested bones and fur. Throughout history, some cultures have symbolized barn owls with superstitious beliefs such as death and bad luck. So I guess that's not really a fun fact, but I still enjoy coming across them and think they're an amazing bird of the night. And I thought I'd put up one of the better still photos just to show it's not bad at all. So just found another nocturnal bird, this time a Tawny Frogmouth. So again, might swap my camera around and see if I can get some better footage. The Tawny Frogmouth. These nocturnal birds are fast becoming one of my favourite birds of the night. Difficult to see during the day, a camouflage expert, with the ability to suck in its body shape when threatened to make itself look like a branch or part of its natural habitat. With a good example in the following footage, the frogmouth here looking relaxed with its head pulled close to its body and feathers puffed out. Compared to this footage, with its head and neck extended and its feathers tied against its body, doing its best to blend in with its surroundings. Named in reference to its large triangular shaped beak, which resembles a frog's body, the Tawny Frogmouth is not part of the owl family, but is in the same family as nightjars. This frogmouth was patient enough to not only allow me to get the video footage I needed, but a number of still photos, which included these three. And, with it getting late in the night, or should I say early in the morning, I left this frogmouth in peace, leaving it to fly off into the night as I started to slowly make my way home. So on our way home, we just called it a night. Just one last stop for this barn owl, sitting there looking for some food, something to come along. Been a pretty successful night, a couple of barn owls, some Tawny Frogmouths. The highlight for me was the underwoody saurus, Mallee, the barking gecko. Colours are amazing, one of my favourite lizards. So on that note, we'll say goodnight. See you next time. Thanks for watching.